So let's get our stronger leg workout on. We are going to start off together here with your skaters. If you haven't done this, I'm going to slow it down here in a second. But basically they are a fast curtsy. You're leaping off of one leg and touching down to the ground with the opposite hand, and then touching down as you jump to the other side, going back and forth. Take your time on this. Go for either speed or go for distance, whichever one feels like it's the most challenging or fun for you. Just kind of have fun with it basically. And see if you can really get your heart rate up and running. Nice and easy landing on the ball of your foot. We're not jumbling up at the knees. See if you can keep your breath nice and steady on this. Just a few more seconds. Push through it. And then go ahead and just lay down on your spine here. You're going to bring your heels right in line with your hips. You're going to keep your hips as high as you can, and you are just marching in spots. So kind of, if you've ever seen the Rockettes, think about kind of that beat, that rhythm. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can just target your glutes a little bit more intensely if you just hang out on the ball of your foot instead of keeping the heels down. And see about really keeping those hips nice and steady, nice steady flow of oxygen in and out. Keep working through it. See if you can get up on those toes, if you can really challenge yourself there. Last 5 seconds here. See if you can really pick up your pace. Keep the hips nice and high. All right. Let's switch into one of my favorites. Let's go. These are called reverse squats. I'm going to slow down here again. So basically, you're doing the opposite of a squat. You're starting as low as you possibly can and coming only up halfway. And that is your range of motion. Just a nice, easy little pulse there. Form-wise, what I care about is that you keep your knees in the same direction there as your heels and your toes. So you have all of your energy moving in the same direction. And this one here is definitely not about speed. It's 100% about taking your time in form, which should be appreciated if your legs are a little bit tired from everything else. These are your single leg deadlifts. You are hinging at the hip as you bend the knee and touch down on the ground. If you can see there's a little bit of shakiness, it's okay. What I care about here again is that your knee is going to track in the same line with your toes and your heel. And so see if you can really keep that energy of your knee guided outwards there. And the more unstable you feel, the more you should just take your time. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to the opposite leg there. Same thing goes. Hinging at the hips, generous bend in the knee, keep the toes and knee all on the same line there. When you get a little bit unsteady, see if you can just slow it down. If you feel like you're going to fall, slow it down. Just breathe with it. Use your inhales to come on down and exhale, come all the way up. Coming up on the last 3 here, see if you can really use this to catch your breath. Stabilize through your wobbles. It's not a big deal. It happens to everybody. Give yourself some space for traveling squat hops. We are jumping 2 to 3 times forward, 2 to 3 times backwards. We're going to do 3 sets of this here. So again, see if you can keep your knees traveling in the same direction as your toes, directly over your heels. Take your time and stabilize. And bring it on forward. Last one.